baggage for guests is brought inside the aircraft. In the interest of
All right, guys, so we have finally made it to Palawan Island in the Philippines. I am so excited for the next couple days, you guys. First thing on my list is doing the underground river. There's an underground river that you can go on, basically, and that's like the very first thing that I want to do because I think that just looks so cool. Obviously I'm going to go to some beaches, go kayaking, snorkeling. There's really good snorkeling around the island, but my very first point of action is to go to this underground river. I'm also going to stop by this pearl shop that they have over here. Palawan Island is known for South Sea pearls, so I'm going to stop there because I think I could get a really good deal probably on some authentic pearls, and then I'm going to head up to that underground river. You guys, I just want to say too, I've been to so many islands, and usually islands are super overpriced. They're really expensive, and they don't have a lot of chains. They don't have, you know, Watson's drugstore. They don't have McDonald's. They don't have fast food. And some people go, that's a good thing. I don't want my island to have all those things. But it's very nice to have some of the conveniences of everyday life when you go visit an island, so that you're not stuck with local grocery stores and things of that nature. And the reason I say that is because a lot of the islands, like if you go to the Caribbean, it's not this tropical paradise that you would expect. Like there's some shack housing, there's some, sometimes there's garbage everywhere. It's not what you would imagine, right? Galapagos Islands, the parts where the people are living in the Galapagos Islands really aren't that great, right? So this one in particular I love because it has those conveniences. It has a Jollibee, it has a McDonald's, it has just convenient stores that you can go to that are, you know, they're not like drastically overpriced, and they're not low quality either. So anyways, this is just, I'm so excited for this. I'm going to take some footage so that you guys can see. So this is kind of the traffic situation. They do have this one, so this is considered like their main road or like a paved highway. I'm on the main one right now, and this one goes all the way up, all the way to the north. And you guys, it's 4 hours all the way from the airport to the north. It's a 4-hour drive. So this is not a small tiny island that you can just, you know, buzz around really quickly in 30 minutes or something like that. This is a very long drive to get all the way up to the top. But yeah, like I said, I mean, you can look over to the left, you can see like Mercury Drug. It's a 24-hour drugstore, you guys. That's almost unheard of. They have a bunch of stores that are 24 hours, so that's just so convenient and nice. This one, look at that deli market. That looks nice too. I've been to a lot of islands. They don't all have these things, and so it's kind of nice to see this. You guys, I'm just so excited for these next couple days. I cannot wait. I think I'm gonna be here for 3 or 4 days. Rental car for 3 days, and you guys, you can't take public transportation here. I didn't need to get a rental car, but I just prefer it. It was only $35 a day, and that includes full coverage. So I thought that would be a great deal, you know, and then I can kind of go at my own pace. I'm not worried about grabbing a bus or using local transportation. You're gonna see they have tons of tricycles here. These little things over here, they're called tricycles. I took one of them yesterday to get to my hotel, and it was only 200 pesos. It was like a 7-minute drive, but it was from the airport to my hotel. I stayed at, I think it's called the Farsal Hotel. It was only $35 a night. It was a great hotel too.
silver white ito. Silver.
Okay guys, I have to show you what I got. I am so excited to wear these, you guys. These are so pretty. So these are a lavender pearl, and it's a natural pearl, you guys. And it has gold around it. I just have to show you guys this because I'm so excited about this. So maybe you guys are too. These are so nice. So, oh my gosh, you guys. So these are freshwater pearls. They don't come with a certificate of authenticity, but it's because they're a little bit smaller, and these aren't the best quality that they have. I got some other ones that are a really high quality pearl, but these are still really nice. And if you look at them, they're not perfectly round. You can tell that they have a little bit of, you know, they have character to them, right? So they're not perfectly round because it's a real pearl, so they're shaped a little bit differently. I'm just so excited to wear this. This just looks so beautiful, and it comes with a bracelet and a ring. So yeah, these are super, I just bought them because they're super pretty, and they're also real pearls, but they're not the highest quality of pearls. But I also got these. Let me show you guys these other ones. So I got these other ones for my mom. Yeah, I think these are really, really pretty. It's not just your typical white pearl. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it has a blue tint to it. It's really pretty. So anyways, I got these for my mom. Hope she'll like them. There you go. Now you can see it a little bit better, and you can see my ugly nails. But anyways, I got these ones, and then I also got these, and these ones are the ones that I'm really excited about. These ones are huge, but they're a champagne colored pearl. They're 14 to 14.5 millimeters, and they're massive. Like when you hold them up to your face, they're huge pearls. Like even if you look at it compared to like a finger, well, I have big hands, but they're huge. Like when you wear them on your ears. Let me show you guys what they look like when you put them on. I just love these, you guys. These are so pretty, but they're huge. I mean, they take up your entire earlobe, and they're heavy, but they're so pretty. I can't wait to wear these when I get home. These are just, oh, so pretty. I love these, and they're champagne colored. I mean, yeah, I love this. I highly recommend this place. Yeah, it's called Palawan Authentic South Sea Pearls. It's kind of in this little concave, not concave, but it's down the street, and then you kind of, it's next to these people's homes that run it. But yeah, they have authentic pearls, and they're at a great price, especially for like a pair of these. You'd end up paying like, I don't know how much you could pay in the United States, but anyway, it's a really great deal. But yeah, if you guys are here, check it out. People in there are so nice. All right, guys, we are here at the Subterranean National Park here in Palawan, Philippines, and ooh, it is already so beautiful, you guys. I'm just getting so excited for this underground river. You know, it's kind of hard to imagine what an underground river looks like, and then when you see the pictures, it kind of makes sense. I'm just hoping that it looks just like that, you know, when I actually get there. All right, guys, we are here. So this is actually where you start. But this isn't near where the underwater river is. You have to start from here, and then you take a boat to get to the underwater river. So I think I can go there. There's a whole bunch of touristy shops here. So let's go see when I can get on one of these boats, and yeah, let's go see this underground river. I'm so excited. You're not in it, I promise. We are here. It's a World Heritage Site too, and one of the 7 wonders of the world. So excited for this. You guys, they have little monkeys everywhere. They're so cute. You have just cute little fingers. Yeah. You guys, they give you some audio to listen to while you're on the tour, and so you get a guided tour with the audio. This is really cool.
应该是50万。
I know.
You guys, that was so much fun. It was so pretty. I've never seen anything like that before, ever. I don't know how I'm gonna beat this. I'm gonna go kayaking later, but man, that was really, really neat. Guys, I am now driving 4 hours all the way up north. So for the next 4 hours, I'm just going to be driving and enjoying this beautiful scenery. I'll probably try to stop on the way and get a snack or get coffee or something like that. But yeah, wow, this is just so much fun. What beautiful scenery. So the other people that I ended up joining a group with, 3 of them were from Germany, and then the 4th guy, his name was Angel, and he was from Dallas, Texas. And all of them had been in Southeast Asia for quite some time. I think the longest was Angel. I think he stayed in Australia. Well, Australia is not Southeast Asia, but he had been there on a work visa for 9 to 10 months. And then all of them are just touring Southeast Asia, which obviously you'll see a lot of backpackers and young people doing this because it's so affordable to travel through Southeast Asia. But yeah, such a fun place. I wouldn't miss out on this. If you book ahead of time too, to come to Palawan Island, you can take a plane over here from Manila for like $20 or $30, just as long as you book ahead of time. When you book last minute, they do get more pricey, of course. But so you guys, I've driven 4, 5, 6, tons of hours in the past without any problems at all. But I just want to tell you guys, whoa, before you guys pick this drive, If you come to Palawan, if you're trying to go from the south to the north, I wouldn't do this all in one day. I would stop somewhere along the way if I had to do this again. And the reason why I say that is because the road isn't straight. It's this like narrow little windy curvy road. So, and they do that on purpose so that you have to slow down. You can't get there quick. But for the amount of kilometers that you're driving from south to north, basically if they just had just one main highway that was straight going from, you know, point A to point B, whoa. This is crazy, you guys. There's dogs in the road, there's tricycles in the road, there's motorcycles that come swerving in front of you, which is just what happened to me. This is, anyways, you guys, long story short, this is not a very fun drive because they make you slow down, so it takes forever to get to the northern side, which is basically, it's a place that you could just have one straight main highway, get there immediately, be able to see everything. But you just have to be so alert and focused when you're driving because there's so many things that jump out in the road, little, you know, cyclists that you can hit. It's not a fun drive, honestly. And I'm in my third hour now, like 3.5 hours now. So I'm almost there to the north, but basically I want to get up in the morning and go to, I think it's Karang Beach. I think that's how you say it. I want to do that in the morning. I want to go kayaking. But yeah, this drive is not very fun. Actually, if I had to do this again, I wouldn't rent a car and drive from south to north. I think instead I would take a flight from Palawan to Corona Island, and then I would take the ferry because all the stuff that you want to see is going to be in North Palawan, and you can just take a ferry over to Corona, and there's an airport in Corona, so you could just fly up to Corona and then take the ferry to Palawan and then just go back to Corona, basically. Without doing this drive, because there's not a lot in between other than that underground river. There's some beaches, there's some nice stuff, obviously it's not barren, but the stuff that you really want to go to, or if you want an island top, is all going to be up in the north, so, or the south. It's very, very south. But yeah, not a fun drive, honestly. I wasn't expecting this. No street lights, so it's completely pitch black. You can't see anything, so you put your brights on and then you pass people and you have to turn them off, and then they bright you because they think that you're trying to bright them, which you're not. It's just it's not a fun drive. You guys, I'm exhausted. And then I went online to go try to find a hotel to book over in El Nido, and I already paid for the hotel, and I check in, and this is what it looks like when I get inside. They said, yeah, we only have one room available, and it's a family room, and I'm thinking like, oh, it's gonna be like a nice big hotel room. No, it just means a really tiny hotel room, same size as a normal hotel room with 4 beds in it. This is humorous, honestly. But it doesn't matter. I'm just tired and I just need a place to sleep, so whatever, this will work. There's also like no like water in the hotel room. Like usually they give you a bottle of water. I'm so thirsty, you guys. I hope tomorrow is really, really great. That river was really cool. I'm just hoping that I get to go snorkeling and like go to the beach and go kayaking tomorrow. Yeah, the hotels in this area, I think I just picked a bad one, but I think there's a lot of bad ones because I was looking at the reviews online and this one was actually rated pretty decently. But I think there's like quantity of hotels in El Nido up towards north, but the quality is like not there. I really wanted to go to the Friends hostel because they have private rooms that you can get there. And they are the only hostel or hotel here in El Nido with a terrace, so you can see like the sunset or the sunrise from the terrace. So that's really where I wanted to go, but I couldn't get an answer on the phone. And then when I tried to drive there, I ended up going down this street full of pedestrians, and another like ambulance was coming the opposite direction. So I drove all the way in to the street halfway, and then I had to back all the way out, and there was like people all around my car. It was horrible. I'm just tired. I'm exhausted, you guys. I'm going to get some sleep, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys, good morning. So it is the next day, and I'm gonna head up north to Nakpan Beach. It's just so hot out right now. I thought I was gonna go kayaking this morning, but it's hot, you guys. Like, for multiple reasons, I do not want to go outside and bake in the sun, especially on the water in a kayak. So I'm gonna wait until later tonight, like probably in the evening, and then come back to Kurong Beach to try to go kayaking again. But this part, you know, Nido is so much different. The vibe here is so much different than the rest of the Philippines. This is so touristy, and everywhere you look, there's just tourists everywhere. There's Filipinos, obviously, of course, but totally different vibe than Manila. So I don't know, if you're coming to the Philippines, you really have to decide what kind of stuff you want to do. If you want a touristy place, this is it. But there's so many other places in the Philippines where if you want to go meet Filipino people, and if you want to like really experience the culture, really the villages up north are going to be the best. Even Manila is going to be, even Manila is going to, you know, give you a more touristy view. And it's so funny because I've been meeting tourists everywhere, and for whatever reason we end up talking about food, because what else, you know, would you want to talk about? And I love Filipino food. That's like one of my favorite foods. But all the tourists I've met have been going, oh, I don't like the food here. I don't like the food. I want spicy food. I want to go to Thailand and, you know, all these other places. And I'm going, what? You know, this is like the best food, like the lumpia and the spaghetti, the Filipino spaghetti, the palabok, and just everything. I love it so much. So maybe I'm the only one, maybe other tourists, you know, maybe there's a general consensus among tourists that they don't like Filipino food, but my gosh, I love it. I don't know, maybe I'm the only one, but yeah, I do like this. This is really fun, but it's very, very hot, and it's very hard to drive around these touristy areas. Like having done this again, I would have flown into El Nido, but no, this is a really great place if you do want that island vacation-y kind of feel, because I mean, you can go get a massage here for $10. Everything is so cheap and affordable. This is one of the cheapest islands I think I've ever been to. Again, the food isn't overpriced. Not really. I mean, I guess it's a little bit more expensive maybe than in other parts of the Philippines, but yeah, overall this is it's a very, very, very affordable place to go vacation. Super, super affordable, and it's pretty nice. I think the only complaint would just be, and again, I don't know you guys because I haven't been to all the hotels, but I've been looking on reviews online, and you're not going to get like a full-blown resort in this area if you just choose or pick a random hotel. Like for example, if you're on the Strip in Vegas, the majority, not all, because there are some really bad Vegas hotels, but the majority of the hotels are going to be pretty exceptional if you just like get a random hotel room. Here, the hotel rooms are going to be really basic, but they're also super affordable. Like I said, I mean, it's like a $30 or $50 hotel room. So anyway, don't get your expectations up for the hotels, but everything else is great. Also, I wanted to do a tour today, but I couldn't find one that would take me same day. I tried to get, when you go around to all the tourist stands, there's five, like, I'm guessing that all the tourist companies are all run by one major company. It's probably like a monopoly because they all offer A through, A, B, C, D, and E. They offer different packages, and you can go see different beaches and different things in all of those packages. They're super, super affordable. I think package A is usually around 1,400 pesos, which is like, I think it's like $25 or something. They're very, very affordable, and they take you around all these different places. But you have to book ahead of time. And I've been talking to other tourists who have been on them, and they said that A and C are going to be probably the best ones if you're just looking for like the most common or the most popular places around Palawan. I think C, D, and E are going to be kind of out of the way places that a lot of people don't usually go to. So again, it depends what you want to do. And I can't imagine if you were on a motorbike. They have motorbike rentals for about 400 pesos a day, which is like super, super, super cheap. I think that's like, I think it's like $6 or $7 a day. I might be wrong on the math there, guys, but it's just very, very cheap if you want to rent a motorbike. But I could not imagine trying to rent a motorbike and then trying to go around all of the little buggies and the other motorcyclists and the tricycles and just all of that. I would not be doing well, you guys. It's hard in a car, let alone a motorcycle, but I don't know, it is easier to park a motorbike. I personally, I don't even know how to ride a motorbike that well, so I wouldn't be the person to do that, but you can park them easier, and this is what almost all the tourists here are doing because it's so cheap, and that's just the easiest way to get around, especially, you know, if you don't want to rent a larger car, right? But also it's going to be hot. I mean, I'm here in the end of April, and if you come in the summertime, it's going to be really hot on that motorbike. I would be dying, especially with the helmet on. I don't know if I want to do that, but it's always an option. You know, a lot of people, they have the motorbike that they're using out here. All right, guys, so this is Twin Beach. Oh, you guys, the scenery from this northern drive is really, really pretty. There were actually some better scenes than this. There's a little island out there that you can see from over that way. But you can see all the rice fields down below. Guys, I happened upon this little river. I'm kind of in the outskirts. They don't have a lot of paved highways in the middle between, well, in the middle land area in the north. But there's some people bathing in the water. It's kind of just like this little creek, and then there's some cows up there. Kind of cute. All right, guys, this is my first time going kayaking in open water and not in a lake, so we'll see how this goes. Such a pretty view, so really excited to get out here and see a lot more of the water. Wow, you guys, this is so pretty and so much fun. I'm gonna try to head over more towards that way just to get a little bit more light because I want to see a little bit more of the scenery in the background. But man, what a great little trip out here. You guys, this is so great. This is exactly what I've wanted to do all day long. They do start at 7 a.m. so if you did want to go, you know, in the morning, maybe it wouldn't be as hot. But yeah, this is just so great. I've been thinking about this all day long. This is all I've wanted to do is just go kayaking, but not in the boiling hot sun. Okay guys, I booked a room at the Han Dynasty Suites. This is kind of what the inside of the room looks like. Let's see, it's another wet room where the whole floor gets wet. I've gotten used to these, so I'm not really worried about that. Looks like it has a terrace maybe out here as well. I will say, I think this room is better than the one that I had last night. Now this is Han Dynasty Suite. And this room is extremely cheap as well. I think it was like $35 or something. So anyways, so you guys, my phone ended up dying, but I did go to Krong Krong Beach. And after I went kayaking, I went to this place called Sip. It was so good, you guys. I had such good food there. I had chicken tacos, but they weren't tacos in like a hard shell like we normally have in the US or a soft shell. They were in this like crispy, like fried taco shell. It was like, it looked like a quesadilla. I don't know how to describe it, but oh my gosh, you guys, it was so good. And then they had these little fried like appetizer things with ground beef in them. Oh, so good. They had all these sauces that were really delicious too. And then I got like a virgin mojito. That place was so delicious, and it's right in front of the beach, so you get a beach view while you eat. It's amazing. But yeah, this is really my last night in El Nido. Tomorrow I'm going to be headed back to Puerto Princess, and then the next morning I fly out to go to Bangkok, Thailand. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning. On the way back to Puerto Princess, I stopped at this place called Halfway Coffee. It's kind of a halfway mark between the north and the south. And I got some dried fish. This is a local fish. I think it's called daggett fish that they have here, but this is a fish that everyone eats here. I just got some coffee, a water, and then some rice. You guys, there's so many pretty beaches that you can visit. You don't have to go to the more popular ones. This is kind of an unknown one. It's just off the side of the highway. Let me see what this is called. I think it's Tin Dog. Hopefully that's how you pronounce it, Tin Dog Beach. But yeah, you can really go to all parts of the island. This is like a little cottage, I think, that you can go stay at up here. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of places that you can just kind of, you know, get out and go to along the road. You don't necessarily have to go all the way up north or all the way up south, or all the way down south, I'm sorry, to go to the beach. Wow, you guys, look at this beautiful walkway. You have all this water surrounding you. Looks like the actual restaurant's on water. And look at these trees. You can see all the roots coming from them. Wow, this is so beautiful. You guys, I'm so excited for this. This is the seaweed, or like a seaweed salad that they have here. This is, I think it's called bagoong rice. And then this is the seafood kari. It's like a soup with a mixture of seafood and vegetables. Has some shrimp in there, and it has just like all kinds of stuff inside. It looks so good.